Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. As always, it's an honor to have you with me. If you are here, it's probably because your head doesn't feel very good. I'm right there with you. So just all of a sudden, I think there's something going on outside, some allergies and whatnot, but the head was just like, oof, not feeling super fantastic. So I'm sorry if you are feeling that, but hopefully we're going to both feel a little bit better here in just a few moments. So some poses that are great to help relieve headache pain, all the way up to migraines. So if you are suffering from a migraine, be very gentle, be kind. If anything we do exacerbates that pain, please back off. Focus just on slow, deep, diaphragmatic nasal breathing, helping to calm the nervous system. Okay, so if any of the poses that we come to, you're like, not great, okay, come down into a comfortable position where your head is not in as so much discomfort and really focus on that breath. Without further ado, my friends, we are going to start with alternating nasal breath. So we're going to take that left hand and we're going to place the middle finger of your left hand right to the center of your forehead, your third eye, and I want you to gently press into that third eye. We're going to use the thumb to close the nostril and take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, switch and exhale. So pinky closes the nostril. Inhale, thumb closes. Exhale, pinky closes. Continue alternating. Slow, deep breaths. 2 more. And gently release. Right hand comes down, resting comfortably. Right middle finger gently touching. Find your breath. On the inhale, use your thumb to close. On the exhale, pinky to close. Inhale, thumb. Exhale, pinky. Continuing to alternate. Keeping that gentle pressure on the middle finger. Let's do 1 more each side. And gently release. Let your hands rest. Close your eyes. Take big, full, deep breaths in and out through the nose. We gently release the hands down by the hips, pressing your palms down towards the earth. Take a big breath in, lift your shoulders towards your ears. And then as you exhale, flex your wrists and gently press those palms down towards the mat. Inhale, lift, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, press it down and away. Eyes can be open or closed, you decide. Just a soft close. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders. And exhale, gently flex the wrists, press the palms down towards the earth. And a gentle, slow tuck of your chin down towards your chest. So as we tuck the chin down, there's this hopefully gentle pull at the base of your head. Just a nice, easy stretch. If this is making anything worse, lift that head, relax the shoulders, focus on your breath. Inhale, head up nice and tall. We're going to take both hands. We're going to spread our fingers to create some space. We're going to turn and we're going to place the fingers kind of right along the brow line, just above the brow. And I want you to press. So thumbs stay free. It's just the other 4 fingers. Kind of your pinkies just to the inside of your eyebrow, right above the bridge of your nose, and press. All along evenly, right along the brow line. Index finger kind of ending at the end of your brow. Gently release the intensity, but keep the fingertips pressing. Close your eyes, soften your jaw, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, once again, press pads of the fingers right above that brow line. Breathe. Even pressure on each finger. And gently release, take a big breath in. As you exhale, press once again. Breathe. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press. And gently release. Let those arms come down by your sides. And then let's walk those hands forward. We're going to stack the hands. If you have that block that we have as optional, you can place that block at its tallest position and just gently relax. So the block resting kind of just above the bridge of the nose, where we were just pressing with those pinkies. And I just want you to let your body relax. Breathe. Now you can adjust if you want to take the block a little bit lower. Yep, you can. And then it's gently pressing kind of on that third eye where we were using that middle finger with our alternate nasal breath. And just let your hands find a place to rest. Soften the eyes, relax the jaw. And let's gently just start to roll it up one vertebra at a time. Go ahead and set that block off to the side. Checking in. How you doing? Let's come over up onto all fours. Extend those arms out nice and long and sit it back to child's pose. Nice restful place. Adjusting however you might need to make it more comfortable for you. You can absolutely stack your hands. You can stack fists. Finding that breath, you can bring your hands back by your feet, relaxing the shoulders. So sometimes it's tension in the shoulders and the neck that causes that headache. So just adjust and be mindful of what's going on with your body. And remember, if any place we come to, your body says, nope, this is more than I need, more than I'm ready for. Honor that and come back to a space that feels good to you. We're going to extend those arms out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and extend those legs, hips to the sky, our downward facing dog. So this inversion, hopefully helpful, promoting blood flow, quieting the nervous system. But if in having that head hanging low is not great, again adjust. Come back to child's pose, come back to a seated position. Feel free to come down onto your back and we'll meet you there just in a moment. Let your head be heavy. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. Give that head a gentle shake. And then let your head be heavy. Really, it's getting into connection with that breath. Your breath is such an amazing gift, a tool to help let go of stress, help to find that sense of peace, regulating, balancing. Let's take the gaze between the hands and walk the feet in. And now with those knees softly bent, we let that upper body just hang. And again, still inverted. So how's the body? How's the head? You can bend those knees as much as you need to. You can use your block to bring the floor up to you. Any level that feels right to you. So if that gravity is too much of a pull, don't quite go so much with gravity. Just let that head hang, supporting with those arms, taking care of you. Give that head a little shake, yes or no. And then just let it hang heavy. Bending those knees, placing your hands back down to the mat. Let's walk those feet back once again to our down dog position. Breathe, lifting those sit bones. On your next exhale, gently release your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes, walk your hands back to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Let's take a big breath in. Tummy comes down towards the earth. We lift our gaze and our sit bones to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. Inhaling it back to cow. So just noticing, like I just noticed as I went up a little bit higher and I lifted my gaze, and my head didn't like that so much, so I'm going to adjust. And still move with my breath, taking care. Last cat. And come back to that neutral spine. Let's come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the top of your mat. So if you have super tight hamstrings, grab your block and place the block kind of on that medium side up underneath those knees. This will help kick some of that tension out of the hamstrings where we can focus on that forward fold. We're going to walk our hands forward and just allow the upper body to be heavy, and then slowly, gently release the weight of your head down. So you can use as much support with those hands as you need to. We're going to allow that upper body to just sink. Soft feet. And breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Now, if having that block underneath those knees gives you a little bit too much modification, you are more than welcome to release the block, set it off to the side. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly allow the weight of the upper body to come forward. And again, it's soft feet, so you don't have to flex those feet. I just want you to notice what your knees are doing. We want those knees pointing towards the sky and those feet to stay straight up so that those legs are not splaying out to the side, but keep those knees pointed up, toes pointed up, but you don't have to flex the feet. If you'd like to, absolutely yes, you can, but you do not have to. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Just allowing that body weight to be heavy.
As we check in, can you feel yourself melting? Now, if you are supporting with your elbows, with your hands, with your forearms, see if you can extend those arms out a little bit more. And maybe not so much support if you're not noticing that your body is melting. The body should start to give just a little bit, letting down its guard as we're not bouncing and we're not forcing things to happen. And then let's slowly start to walk those hands back up. We're going to grab that block if you have it handy. And we're just going to set it down next to us, pulling those knees in towards us. Take one knee. Go ahead and slide on down forward just a second. Take one knee and go ahead and lower on down. And then place that foot right by your bottom. And then the other. And we want that block handy. Feet are hip width apart. Hands down by your sides. Tuck the pelvis so that the small of the back presses into the mat. And then slowly start to lift those hips. As you peel your spine off the mat, coming up to bridge pose, those glutes are engaged, hamstrings are engaged. Back of the head is just gently resting against the earth. If you have your block and you wish to do so, you can place it flat if your bridge isn't super high, or if your bridge is a little bit higher, place that block kind of just along the top of the pelvis and allow your pelvis to relax. So just let the weight of your glutes, of the torso, gently rest against that block. That feels incredible. I hope it feels good to you too. Close your eyes. We're allowing those knees to remain in line with those hips, palms to rest. And breathe. Softening through the neck. Just making sure that there's no tension or tightness going on. We're not looking side to side, but you should be able to shake your head no pretty easily. If you notice that hanging here on the block, you're just wanting a little bit more and you want to fire up those glutes and those hamstrings a little bit more, go ahead and lift. Breathe. The block is still there. So when you want to come down, you can. We're squeezing those buns, and I want you to notice if one side you might be able to engage a little bit more easily than the other. That's pretty normal. Glutes are one of those muscles that actually a lot of the population have a really hard time engaging, but one of the most influential and really powerful muscles in our body. Ever so slowly, go ahead and releasing back down. If you need to adjust the placement of the block, adjust it. And if you have that block and you wish to stay on it, you are welcome to do so. If you don't have the block, we're going to transition to legs up the wall. You are welcome to do that transition now. If you wish to stay on the block, we're going to pull one knee in and then the other. And then slowly extend both legs to the sky, soften your feet, and just feel how those legs just kind of hover just above your hips, just over that block. And breathe. Find those good deep breaths. If you do not have a block, or if you wish to use the wall instead, join me. As we transition to legs up the wall, I like to come to one side. I'm on my left hip, and I'm going to slide my bottom right up next to the wall, extending that left arm out, rolling it up and over. And you might need to get a little wiggles. If you need a blanket or a pillow underneath your hips, if this is a little more intense than you like for those hamstrings, just place a blanket or a pillow underneath the pelvis so that gives you a little lift. But we want to feel our bottom right against the wall and the backs of the legs against the wall. Adjust however you need to. Let your feet be soft. Arm position can be anywhere you want it to be. Out to a T, a low V, a high V, arms overhead. You can rest your hands on your tummy.
anywhere that feels good to you, and you can adjust it however you need to at any point. You are not stuck anywhere, so you are welcome to move and adjust and make this your pose. I invite you to close your eyes, relax your jaw, focus on your breath, slowing that breath down. We gently scan the body from the crown of the head, through the face, down the neck, into the shoulders. Adjust if you need to adjust. Through the arms and out to the tips of the fingers. Through the chest, down through the belly, into the pelvis, and up those beautiful legs. We allow that energy to flow through us as we learn to calm, to soothe, to relax and let go. We allow the body, the mind, the spirit to flow, those energies to just gently move with the natural rhythm of the universe. When we try to force things, sometimes we just make it worse. Let it be. Take a moment here and recognize the load that you carry. Oftentimes, the load we carry is not always ours. We give ourselves permission to let go of the worries, the tension, the troubles that are not ours to carry. So often we try to fix, to make things better. But what we do by carrying those burdens is we weigh ourselves down, giving us more stress, more worry, more anxiety. And when it is not our burden to carry, it is not ours to fix. Offer your love and support. Words of wisdom maybe. A shoulder, a hug, a smile. But those burdens, they will take care of, and they'll only do it when they're ready. Recognizing the value of your support, your love, and your release of those burdens. As we let go of that heaviness, the mind quiets, the shoulders soften. The head's happier, the heart's happier. And we've given ourselves the gift of letting go. And the gift of trust and faith that whoever's burdens those are, they have within them what they need to take care of them. Reassure them of that. That weight in and of itself can help let go of those headaches from time to time. Relax and breathe. You are welcome to stay here as long as you wish. If you choose to remain here, my friends, I wish you well. I hope you feel amazing, and I hope this carries you through the rest of your day and into tomorrow. as you wish, gently transferring out of legs up the wall. Carefully coming back to a seated position that feels good to you. We sit tall, resting the hands comfortably. Close your eyes. Slow, deep breaths. We gently pull the hands to heart center, palms gently touching. We lift the fingertips towards the sky, gently placing the base of your thumbs to the third eye, that space on the forehead, just above the eyebrows, center of the forehead, and a gentle press of the base of your thumbs against that space. Jaw is soft, aware, present, calm, safe, and healthy. We gently release those hands down to heart center, opening those beautiful eyes. And I just want to say a humongous thank you. My head feels so much better. I hope yours does too. And I hope it does carry you through the rest of the day and well into tomorrow. Be well. Take care. And until the next time, namaste.